Hello everyone, my name is Jarmaz. I'm the owner and the founder of the JLW collection. We do a variety of things from home decor to artwork, and our biggest thing is apparel. I'm from a little small town called Bridgeton, New Jersey. When I was about 7, I moved to Burlington County, and I've been there ever since. And I've seen a lot of things. I was really inspired by art from a very early age. Drawing and coloring books, drawing on walls, anything I could pretty much get my hands on. That's pretty much what I've been doing, and that's really how what inspired me to pretty much do what I do now, which is design and be an artist at the same time. Fashion to me means you expressing yourself with whatever you have. Rather, it could be the most expensive garment, or it could be the thing that you might find at like a thrift shop. But I think that fashion to me is you putting whatever you have together and putting it together well and making sure that it matches well together. I would describe my city's fashion as really eclectic, because Philadelphia is really just a very eclectic, vibrant city. It's very artistic, with culture and music and everything art. So it's a really big eclectic mix. You can find leather jackets, you can find people with denim jackets, you can find people with fur, you can find people with beads, you can find people with diamonds. It's very eclectic, and sometimes people wear all those things in the same outfit. So I would describe my city as being very eclectic. Probably the favorable piece I constructed was in high school. I had made this gold backpack, and I remember I was envisioning it for like the longest time. And we were in our fashion class, and the teacher instructed us to make a piece. And of course, me being an artist, my artistic brain, I just had to take things to an entirely different level. So I said, I was inspired by robots in the futuristic because the world was getting ready to turn to a new era. And I was like, okay, it's going to be about the technology age. And I told my instructor that I was like, the world's going to become a technology age. It's going to be all about like electronics and, just robotic formation and robotic things happening all around us. And I did this gold backpack, and I remember it was metallic gold, and it had these really big metallic gold buckles, and it had these really huge I wouldn't say like a circular oval shape pockets, and they were also in like a metallic orange, so it almost looked like something that was from outer space. And it really was something that was like shining, and everybody was like, whoa. Like I wore it around school, I was like, where'd you get that backpack? And I was like, I made it, and it had a handle because I was an artist, and I needed something that could hold my laptop. I needed something that could hold my sketchbook and fit my paintbrushes and my pencils and something inside of it. So it was something that was just like, I guess, out of this world for me. And when I looked at that, I was like, wow, I really constructed that. And mind you, that was my first time making an accessory. And I still have that bag and wear it until this day because it was a very well constructed piece. And it was just one of my best creative projects ever. I can say I've been designing for forever. Ever since I was young, I always remember being fascinated with the formation and the blending of patterns and colors, trees changing colors, the water, the beach, and then my biggest fascination when I found out about New York, I was like, oh my God, it's New York City. It's like so many things that triggered that from a very young age. So I say I really came into myself when I was like 5. I mean, I just knew that I was going to be designing something. I don't know if it was going to be a car or a house because I wanted to be an architect, or even right now I'm doing it all, fashion and decor and art. The JLW collection, I felt like with most designers, I will say this: I'm more of a more of a hobo chic urban type of brand. So the JLW collection for me was expressing who I am through my garment. So it's you are getting me in a garment, me in a home decor piece, me in a piece of artwork, and the JLW collection is just a very worldly inspired brand that is just it's what you see. It's what I see, and I want to project that to everything that I make. So my garments are based off what I see, how I feel, and then I project it to you guys, and you guys wear it. So that's pretty much what it is. This was actually inspired by, this is actually one of our sweatshirts that's out. This season is available on our website, jlwartistry.com. You guys can check it out. This mascot was inspired by Keith Haring and Gumbo. I thought that I could do the play off of like a cartoon, because sometimes I love to laugh. Everybody that knows me knows that I just love to laugh. Like, that's just something that I love to do. And then Keith Haring is one of my favorite artists, and I was like, how can I combine these two kind of like fantasies? And I wanted it to represent like me as a person. I'm kind of structured, but I'm playful at the same time. So, and then it had, which is really symbolic to me, was creating him with the crown, because everybody knows me for our crown. This is our 3 points, which stands for pretty much our home decor, our art, and our fashion. It kind of unites us all into this person and this unique being, and he's different, and that's what we stress about in our brand and with my company, is to be different to make a difference. Like, don't be normal, be out the box, be yourself, be uniquely you. Whatever makes you unique, whatever makes you yourself, just be you. That's the best way. Be you and do you. And that's how I live my life for the longest, and that's how I continue to live my life. What I'm best known for is my art. Secondly, it would have to be my basket woven pants. These were inspired by MC Hammer with a bit of a twist. I was thinking about all the things that kind of make me me, all the things that intertwine me as a person together, what made me me, besides my art, my history, my culture, just me as a person. And I began to think about those things. That's what inspired like these basket woven textures, and it's what united me, made me me, which helped me, integrated me into the person that I wanted to be. So it was like a represented unitement within yourself, your inner self. And then also the pockets. Like, I felt like sometimes, we always so sort of uptight with everything that we wear. I wanted to like make something that can that will be appealing to the eye, but also be able to like loosen. You can wear it and feel free, be loose, be able to have a lot of movement and texture when you walk. And then I also wanted to, I talked about comfortability, and with these you have so much comfort. You have a drawstring, so they're inadjustable. You're not really dedicated to having a belt, and if you wanted to put a belt, you have these belt loops. And these is what I'm best known for. They're really long, and also they have like side pleating, which actually helps to really almost act like a cuff around your leg. So that way, if you want to roll it up, it stays in place. If you want to pull it down, it stays in place. It doesn't move or anything like that. So these are really like I just say like pretty much like a walking sculpture that I would call these pants. The two people that really most inspire me, what I would have to say, is Kanye West. I love his sense of style, his sense of transition. He blends in with culture really well, and he's also sets trends, and he's not really scared to take risks. Another person I would say I would really have to really admire their sense of fashion and their style, just all around, I felt like really I can relate to, is Pharrell Williams. I think that he's a big one. He represents the arts. He really is dedicated to his music, and he's really dedicated to the art scene as well as the fashion scene. And I feel like he is the best representation, a part of my generation that really helps inspires and molds fashion from the urban standpoint, also to the high fashion standpoint. He's been in countless of ads, and I always watch him and watch his music videos, and see him produce and see his art and his lifestyle. It was a big, huge inspiration to me. My advice for an upcoming artist or designer would be to stay true to yourself, be true to you, be different to make a difference. Meaning that just stay to your unique self. Don't let people, it's okay to be inspired by others, but it's never okay to become a clone. And I feel like what a lot of times, and especially within the generation now, is that everyone wants to become a clone. And I feel like you need to really just be uniquely you, be uniquely different. What makes you stand out? What do you love about yourself? What do you see yourself doing? How do you see yourself doing it? and how you're going to implement your thoughts. And I think that it comes with being your own self. You're a unique person. You need to stand out in the crowd. You need to, if you're quirky, be quirky. If you're humble spirited, be that. Just be yourself. Hey, this is Jarmaz, the visionary behind the JLW brand, and I don't just talk it, I live it.